Hello YouTube, ZiggyNo back with Sports Cards Daily. Today's October 19th, and on this day 15 years ago, my oldest son was born. Happy birthday, young man. Very proud of you. And in 1957, the Montreal Canadian Maurice the Rocket Richard becomes the first NHLer to score 500 goals. Congrats, Maurice. And shout out to my hockey friends. Hobby news and chatter. First, real quickly, CGC hires BGS grader. They took something from Beckett over to the comic place to start grading cards. There's an article on that. We'll talk about that. Panini Redemption. Got a quick video on this, and I'll just share. It made me think about my own redemptions. I have a Draymond Green rookie redemption from 2016. I'm still waiting on. I have a CMC. That's Christian McCaffrey glass redemption. No autograph from 2017. I'm waiting on. I don't understand redemptions, and the customer service is terrible. Bowman Major League Soccer update. Well, I've been spending more money on Topps. And I really like the Bowman soccer cards I got. I opened those up with my sons this weekend. We already sold cards back online and recovered the amount of money we spent on the cards and have some nice cards for our own PC. So really like the soccer cards. I don't know if that will happen again or if it's, I got a few thoughts on it, but I like the Bowman cards a lot. Today, top 15 football cards from the 70s. Retail baseball break. I'll be breaking the retail winners tonight. Actually, broke those last night with my son Roman. We recorded the video. We had 3 winners in the retail free giveaway. As in all retail, there's feast famine. One of those guys really did really well. Everybody got some fun cards, but one of the guys, feasted on a great draw in the blaster box there. What'd you miss yesterday? I am shocked video. Slab Stocks Weekly. Will basketball cards rebound, basically. Panini Redemption 10 months later. Walmart sent, do you keep it sealed or not? And I finally have seen the light. And then Golden Boy short list on soccer. Really like these videos, so hang in there with me. First up, from Sports Collectors Daily, article from yesterday talking about Andy Boom joining CSG, yada, yada, yada. You can read this out. I think it's great, really neat thing, but until these are out in the market, we'll see how it affects these things. I'm also just thinking there's only so many people who are considered real graders, so it kind of concerns me. BGS is losing people. That's probably going to hurt them. Now I look over here at Fantasy Football Card Quest. Great video. He does a great video on some of the subscribers' cards they sent to him and talks about football with them. Just kind of a mail day. Great video, but I also like just kind of seeing what's going on in the hobby. There's a lot of this where people share cards. You PC a guy, I got some extra cards. I'm going to send them to you. You got some second-year cards, I'll send them to you. It's a nice thing about this hobby. You're not going to see that in anything else. No one's going to send you anything for free, I think, in life besides, sports cards that they have extras of, and, that's part of the hobby, I guess. Slab Stocks, FC. Really enjoyed this conversation. I follow these guys every Sunday. I'm learning more and more about soccer. I will point out, this is pretty cool. They talked about this Callum Uday card right here, and then later on I hear about the same guy. And so yesterday I went out and bought a couple of his cards, and I'll kind of share that with you. But listening to this kind of brought it to my attention, getting it reinforced in another video and doing some research. I said, sure, I'll go ahead and take a shot. Great video from Sports Card Investor talking about the basketball card market. There's been several videos on this about the ups and downs. Look, my takeaway is, if you got in the market, in July, you're probably down. If you got in this market, though, in January or, February, March, you're probably up. And if you've been a sports card collector for years like me, you're probably enjoying it. So just, enjoy the hobby. Don't panic. Don't freak out. I will say, again, off season's coming up. And it's going to be unique. It's going to be a concentrated 3 months of no sports besides football. Next up, Panini Redemption finally comes after 10 months. This is the Minshew autograph green. I forget the green wave maybe. My point is, think about this. 10 months just get the card in hand. How much value has Minshew changed in the last 10 months from the time you pulled that card? That is, one of the challenges with redemptions and football. And then do you grade this card or not? It's a beautiful card, but it made me think of my own redemptions. Like I said, I did a TikTok video on this. I have redemptions out from 2016. Next video up comes from Mike Ham, and he does a great video. He opens up a few of these boxes he got from Walmart and talks about the refractors. And he stresses the fact, look, everybody should open these up because the one of one is redemption. If it's in there, you probably want to get that, open it up, and redeem it. So, he comes on board and says, do not keep this sealed. You want to, Walmart only. It's green. It's got their special refractors. Walmart seems to have the good stuff this year, man. Well, next video I'll show you right here is Baseball Card Collector, one of my favorites. Vintage guy. He's been collecting. He has a sealed set of tops from 1973 and on. So he's not going to unseal that box right there. That box is going to stay sealed. So maybe the 1-in-1 is going to stay sealed in Michael Card Collector's collection forever. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't it be funny? I think it's kind of cool. Next up, and not lastly, LDN Cards. Great video on Golden Boy shortlist. Now, what I liked about this video, he talks about these, first of all, educating me on soccer, breaks down the soccer cards, and then gives me a range of what those cards are going for. So I'm checking out this guy here. And remember I told you I heard about this Hussein Uday guy? Heard about him earlier today. I'm like, well, let me check him out. So I went over to COMC, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to buy a couple. So I bought a few of those at $13.08 and $12. These are base. But I like the fact that, you know, I have their review. They've kind of reviewed it. There's no nicks or anything on it. I got some Mason Greenwoods as well. And you can see I picked up this Ferran Torres guy. All these were recommended on this. And he wasn't telling you go buy them. He was just telling you these are hot guys and here are their cards and here's what they're going for. I decided, look, if I'm going to get in, I'm going to get in now on a few of these guys. I like Prism and I like the Contenders brand. So that's why I went with both those cards. And I had a little, you know, COMC money to spend. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please, if you have not already, subscribe. Also, remember the golden rule. Treat people the way you want to be treated. I think it's probably the best place you see this in the hobby. So, you know, be good, be kind. See you guys tomorrow.